Hello, Moira and Jerry. You're such a unique couple in our community and so well known. Tell us a little bit about yourselves.
Well, we've lived in Sun City, Anthem for 10 years, and we've been married for 44 years. And I was dating her girlfriend, and her girlfriend dumped me, so I decided that I wanted to go out with this lovely lady. And so after that, we've been married for 44 years.
And I don't like that he says she dumped him. I think she just went on her way, and he decided to ask her for my phone number, which was fine, and then we went to a baseball game, and that was it.
What is the uniqueness about the electric bike and the benefit of having an electric bike?
Well, it's like a bike, regular bike, but it has an electric battery that powers a motor. So ours is called pedal assist, and when you pedal, the electric motor engages, and it actually pushes you along. So I don't have to be worried about climbing hills and things like that anymore like I have in the past. I can't ride a regular bike anymore because I don't have the stamina or the strength, but this bike I can go anywhere. And Jerry's been riding his regular bike. He rides it 2 miles up to the center, uphill. I don't know how he does it. And he does that to come to work. So he's got really good leg strength. But he loves it just because he can relax and enjoy it. And it's just so much fun. We've been riding, we've had him for how long now?
We've had him for 1 year.
A year. And we've done a lot of riding around the area. We have a book, this Best Bike Rides in Las Vegas book, and that has all the trails and how to get to them and how long they are, and it gives you all the information that you need, because I didn't realize there were so many trails around here. And we love to ride out at the Wetlands Park. You can take that trail and go almost all the way to Lake Las Vegas. And then there's another trail that goes around Lake Mead, which is out in the desert, so you're not out in traffic and stuff. And I am getting more used to riding a little bit in traffic, but I still prefer the trails that are dedicated. It has a battery-powered electric motor, so when you pedal, the battery pushes on the motor and causes it to actually push you up the hill or down the road or whatever, so you can go much faster with a lot less work. And for me, that was necessary because I just don't have the leg strength or the stamina anymore to ride a regular bike, especially on the hills around here. But with this bike, it doesn't matter if there's a hill because it'll just go right on up the hill with no problem at all.
Tell us some of the adventures you guys have had on your electric bike.
We've gone around Lake Mead. There's a really nice dedicated trail that goes out through the desert. There's one that leaves from the Wetlands Park. And that one also goes out into the desert, and you can go almost all the way to Lake Las Vegas on that one. And we've done that a few times. There's one that runs right along the freeway, along 215. There's one that runs down St. Rose Parkway. And we have a book that shows us all the different bike rides in Las Vegas. And Henderson was voted one of the most bike-friendly cities in the United States. It was given a really high rating by this organization that rates cities by bike trails.
I understand, Moira, that you have chronicled some of your fun adventures. Can you show me?
We did go biking last October, and I made a book. I do digital scrapbooking, and so I made a book, so we have the memories of it. And we went to California, we went to Monterey, and we rode on a bike trail that goes right along the ocean, takes you down into the 17-mile drive where they play the Pebble Beach golf tournament. So you're riding right along the Pacific Ocean. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful.
Any plans for future trips that you guys are concocting?
Well, we do have the planned trip to San Francisco this spring. We'll be riding on the train.
We're going to St. George for 3 days.
Right. We're going to St. George in October.
October. We're going to Bryce Canyon for 2 days.
In September.
We're going to go to Yosemite next May.
Next spring. We're going to go to Yosemite. And we're taking our bikes and just going to ride bike trails in all those places and make more picture books.
And we want to do the California coastline from San Diego to Santa Barbara, all up all the sand beaches all the way up to San Francisco.
This is Judy Lloyd at Sun City Anthem TV saying goodbye for now and happy biking. Hi, today I want to introduce Michael to you, who I actually met when I was driving home on Summersworth. He was driving this unique bike called an elliptical bike. I was amazed, and I had to stop right there and ask him all about it. So Michael, tell us a little bit about yourself and where you come from and your wife.
Sure, I was online looking around on the internet, and I seen this bike on there, and I said, oh, that looks interesting. So I inquired about it, I looked at it, and I said, I think I'd like that because it looks like it'd be a nice exercise thing for me to do. And that's where I seen it, and it's called it's Street Strider is what it's called, and I bought it offline in California. And my wife and I, Jessie, we live here in Anthem now. We've been up here for about 8 years, Sun City. And I'm originally from Michigan. And I met my wife in San Diego. And I met her. I was in the service in the Navy for 3 years. I met her at a club, and it just clicked. And after I got out of the service, instead of going back to Michigan, at that time, I went to Seattle, where she was living, and we stayed there in Seattle for a while. And then we moved here, and this is where I'm at now.
Tell us a little bit about this elliptical bike and what the differences are between the elliptical bike and a regular bike.
Well, for one reason, it's an elliptical that I can ride outside, so that's the uniqueness of it. And it gives me an entire workout, completely full workout, and it's just a neat thing. I like being outside with it. It's refreshing, and I don't have to be inside in the gym on an elliptical, and that's what I like about it.
Have you taken any trips on it?
I've hit some of the bike paths around here, and a few of them I'm still learning where they're at. So, but yeah, it's I've been to a few, and I just love being out there riding on the paths and not being inside. It's just great, and it's an easy machine to. It doesn't take that long to learn. You can get on it about 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes, and get a good stability on it, and you can learn it. That jumping on it right away, no, but give yourself 5 or 10 minutes, and it's easy to use.
And how hard is it for you to get up our mountains here?
Yeah, this one has 8 speeds on it, and I put it down to the first gear, and going up the hills is quite a workout. It'd be like if you were in a gym on an elliptical, putting it to your highest setting. So yeah, it's tough going up hills, but of course going down it's fun. It's like you could be like yours.
Now you only get to do this part-time because you're working full-time. Tell everybody a little bit about what you do, because I know it's very interesting.
I'm an aircraft technician for Alaska Airlines. I've been doing that for 29 years now.
And I know that you've had this condition where you hurt yourself and were in rehabilitation. Share with us what happened and how you utilize this bike.
I had both my hips replaced, so this elliptical machine also is good for that because I can be out there. But yeah, I've been up here for 9 years. I was getting tired of the rain, and moved out here, and I've been working out here at the McCarran for the last 9 years.
That's fabulous. Now, that reminded me when you talked about your incident in the hospital, that you said you actually use this as a rehabilitation device. Yes. Instead of what they wanted you to do. How did that really work out? Well,
of course, I did some. I went to their place and did their exercises and that, and then also when I got home, I went on that bike and worked with that, just riding it, and it definitely helped heal the process quicker.
Interesting. Your doctor was aware of this, and he was like a cheerleader.
Yeah, he
was. That's wonderful. Well, thank you so much for your coming today. We really enjoyed it. This is Judy Lloyd saying goodbye for now and happy biking from Sun City Anthem TV.